Welcome to my channel, Level Headed with Levi T. Please hit the subscribe button, the like button, and set the bell notification to all. Please also share this. Let's get into it.
Don't wait up, I've been working hard every day, living dreams for a pay stub, yeah, straight up. 5 years later, like I said, I would make it on my way up. It's all up, coming from the nation, made a foundation, true stuff, yeah, too tough. We ain't giving up on our dreams, everything is ahead of us. Stay true to your path, it's not where you start, it's all where you're at. It's where you end up when your back's to the mat. Do you cripple the flat or get up off your back? Deliver these facts to see them react. The stadium's packed, they all gonna snap. The motivated attract, the escalated attack, the frustrated hit back. Yeah, we move fast. I wanna change everything. I swear I'll do anything just to get where I wanna be. I won't stop till I'm free. I won't stop till I'm free. I won't stop, no. I won't let go. I won't drop, no. And I won't let go. I won't stop, no. I won't let go. It's automatic, I'm always getting after it. If you ain't working, I don't understand what's happening. It's not enough time just to be imagining. You gotta take some action towards practicing. I know it's not easy, but you gotta get out there. Make your own meaning, can't afford to have doubts. They'll interrupt here, man, I just wanna look out there. The crowd all screaming. I wanna change everything. I swear I'll do anything just to get where I wanna be. I won't stop till I'm free. I won't stop till I'm free. I won't stop, no. I won't let go. I won't drop, no. And I won't let go. I won't stop, no. I won't let go. I won't drop, no. And I won't let go. I won't stop, no. I won't let go. I won't drop, no. And I won't let go. I won't stop, no. I won't let go. I won't drop, no. And I won't let go.
Welcome in, everybody. We'll be going over Athena Strand's case here. I was going to play the press conference, but we're going to sit here. Is this a new press conference? Caitlin, no. I was going to play the other one, but we have some updated information. Just give me 1 second. Let me share my screen here. Athena went missing on 11/30/2022 from her house. I'm going to play some of the stuff to get up to date, but what I'm going to do right now is show you what I see here on Twitter, if you can all see that. Happening now. This was 59 minutes ago. 59 minutes ago, we were off CR 4599 between Boyd and Cottondale in Wise County, where there is a heavy police presence. This is not far from Athena Strand's home, under 10 miles at least. We'll provide more information as we get updated. He didn't update anything here, but we'll go over here. This is where they we'll play this one. Oh, TX Gen. 20 minutes for me. I'm sorry. Hold on here while it buffers for a second. So that's at 4:43 p.m. We took this video on CR 4599 just before deputies told us to move back. Neighbors nearby are standing outside watching from a distance. Fox 4 here's as they are closing off the scene there. I'm going to go through, someone said there is a heavy police presence around the house currently. Maybe. We're going to see. I do have a couple things here that I'm going to play, and then we're going to stay up to date here on this. I'm actually going to move this one down here. I'm good, Karen. Thank you. I hope everybody's well here. We're going to be covering this for a little bit, as I'll play some other things, but I moved down that one here. Here's the house. So that's the house there. This, when I was looking at it from the chopper's view, is this is a trailer here, or maybe the old house. I don't know. We'll take a look at it again when the chopper goes. And then where this cement pad is here, it looks like there's a carport there. I think this big thing here used to be a swimming pool at one time. That's pretty big. But as you can see, where are we at here? So you got Dallas, Fort Worth there, kind of out in the middle of nowhere here. So I'm going to play this here now. This is for educational purposes here. Hello, everybody coming in. Make sure you hit that thumbs up so we can get this video out there to everybody. And I'm watching updates here. Looks pretty rural, yeah. As we got 13 likes and there's 69 people in here. Let's see if we can get those up to 40 at least. I'm going to play some of these things. This was just at 4:59, so a couple hours ago. Thank you, JDR. Thank you very much. It's greatly appreciated. For the, what is that, a super sticker of $3.99? Thank you, JDR. That'll be put to good use here. This is heartbreaking. Yeah, we're gonna play this because they talk about there's a trial going on now in Dallas, Fort Worth as well. Just so you guys know. So at the beginning of this thing here, there's High Noun of 6, Tragedy Pimps Exposed, Earth, Caitlin, Callie Dime. I don't know if I missed anybody here. Heart to Heart. Dree is here. Electro's here. Callie Dime. Karen's here. TC with Deputy. They called other LE to help collect evidence. Yeah, I know. I saw that. I'm going to play this because this was just a little bit ago. And anybody I missed that, True Crime with Shannon. Been resting this afternoon due to a bad headache, but trying to keep on this one. Did a video last night. Thank you, True Crime with Shannon. Annabella, hello. I was kind of taking it easy today. Yesterday, it was kind of hard on me. So just been laying low a little bit today and watching what's going on. So, all right, we're going to play this. I'm going to mute out, okay?
An Amber Alert remains in effect for a 7-year-old child in Wise County who's been missing for nearly 2 days now. The concern tonight from the sheriff in that county.
All right, we can see this a little bit better here. So we got, hold on here 1 second. Hello, Bling. I'm just getting here. Have you touched on the FedEx speculations? No, Kayla Sanders. Hit that thumbs up. And I don't know what you do on Facebook. It's my first time streaming on Facebook. So welcome in all you people that are watching on Facebook, okay? Bear with me as I haven't streamed on Facebook in a long time, so I figured I would do that today. So I wanted to get a closer look here. So you have the house over here. I don't know if this is the old house or if this is the new house or if this is if this here is the house that they live in. They have like some type of a shed over here. Hello, Grace. Welcome to, I don't know which one you do, Level Up membership. Thank you very, very much. We'll be coming out with some membership lives and different stuff as well. So I don't know if this is their main house or if this is where they were living. I don't know. Maybe somebody else lived in this one and somebody else lived in here. I don't know the whole circumstances. It looks like a brand new, like this is a brand new trailer here. So I don't know if they lived in this one and this one was empty. I don't know. But this is like a brand new carport there. Hello, Breathless. Thanks so much for all the hard work you do for the missing, especially the children. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Thank you, Grace. You'll trust me, you'll like your membership because there will be some membership lives that I do of other types of things that won't be set to public. So I think what I'm gathering here is that this here is the brand new home, and that this one over here was the one that we see like in the pictures where like the door's missing off of the cabinet by the sink. But I could be wrong. I don't know enough yet. I started digging into it this afternoon, and there's a lot of different stuff out there. I will read some a Facebook message that was put up there that got deleted. I did capture a screenshot of it, and I do have it, and I'll put that up here in a little bit. But we're gonna just watch this all the way through here. Mute out.
And what we are learning about what happened in the moments before that child disappeared.
3 years and multiple delays, a jury has finally been seated in the murder trial of a former Fort Worth police officer. We're breaking down the background of those 12 people with a high-profile case now in their hands. Thanks for joining us here at 5 o'clock. I'm Nicole Baker.
I'm Steve Pickett in for Doug this evening. We are going to take you to Wise County right now. Investigators still searching for that 7-year-old. Her name is Athena Strand. Chopper 11 over her house as we speak right now. Within the last few hours, the Wise County Sheriff Department telling us specifically from that sheriff that he is deeply concerned about where that child could be. She disappeared from her home on Wednesday evening. Our Caroline Vandergrift joining us live now from the sheriff's office to explain the next steps for investigators. Caroline?
Steve, once Athena's stepmom reported her missing, a massive search of the area surrounding her home became the top priority, accompanied by an investigation. Well, the sheriff says now that order has flipped. So basically that means they'll keep looking for Athena, but it will be a more focused effort than the large-scale canvassing we saw yesterday. The investigation has become the priority instead. This after hundreds of volunteers went shoulder to shoulder through the brush, but found no sign of the little girl. Helicopters with thermal imaging weren't able to detect any human activity either. The sheriff says 2 different canine teams did pick up a short trail, but it just circled the home, then went back out to Farm Road 2123. The sheriff's office says it's because of the thorough...
I stopped it there on purpose, so I wanted to take a look at this a little bit closer here. Let me see if it pans around. They're currently blocking off a road and searching a ditch. Yeah, I saw that just a few minutes ago. Thank you, Breathless. That means a lot to me. I support very few channels after many disappointing creators, but this channel is the real deal. I try to do my best here and to bring factual information and into these cases. But let's take a look at. There's a guy on a horse here. A lot of trucks here. Looks like some metal or something. It looks like they took down an old carport here. Looks like this is like a carport garage. I don't know if this is a new house or an old house. I don't know, but then there's another trailer here, so maybe they fixed this house here, but we're living in this trailer at the time, or maybe they're fixing it. I don't know. A lot of open land here, though. The new house is in. The new house is. Hold on here, Glenma D. Glenma D. The new house is in front of the police cars. So the new house is here, or the new house is. Oh, the new house is over here at the bottom of the screen, is what you're saying, I think. Interesting. Let's take a look. We'll watch the rest of this here.
Exhaustive search efforts of the past 2 days involving so many different law enforcement agencies and volunteers that they can now move on to the next phase of the investigation.
If we've checked and double checked and triple checked all of the things out in a typical grid search area, like what you largely saw yesterday, then we have to keep looking, we have to keep digging and following up on every lead.
In Wise County, who's been missing for nearly
Table. They have 6:40 p.m. with the little girl before stay around 4.
If we've checked and double checked and triple checked all of the things out in a typical grid search area, like what you largely saw yesterday, then we have to keep looking, we have to keep digging and following up on every lead.
This is a better picture here. So here's the house when you pull in here. There's a trailer over here. Maybe this is the new one that they're talking about. If Glenma D's here. Hello, September Virgo. Good to see you. Do y'all know if it's true a FedEx driver hit her and left the scene and has now turned himself in? I don't know if that's true. We'll wait until we can get some confirmation on that, but that's what it looks like. To the left. Yeah, that's what I thought here, to the left. So I don't know why they keep focusing around that house when you got a house over here. There's also another like camper trailer over here, or that might be a horse trailer. All right, I'm going to push play here. We're going to finish this. And then supposedly, from what I heard, and I don't know if it's true, and we're just going to go off of until law enforcement tells us. We just keep in mind that the rumors do start. So I don't know if it's true if the FedEx driver hit her or not, but that is what I saw too. But I don't know if that's true. We'll have to wait to get some confirmation on it. Let's keep in mind we don't bash families of victims on this, especially based on rumors and non-facts. Thank you for understanding. We will wait for facts. Yeah, we'll wait for facts. I saw that too, but I caution myself when people start saying stuff like that because, this is still somebody's loved one, still somebody's family member. And if that happened, it's totally bad. But, we need to wait until they, hey, Avery, we need to wait until they actually announce it, the actual police do. But I don't know, maybe there'll be an update while we're here.
So here's what we know about what happened in the hours before Athena disappeared. The sheriff says she got off her school bus Wednesday around 4:15 at her father's home. He was on his way to a deer hunting trip. So her stepmother was the only adult at the house. She told authorities she got into an argument with the little girl before going to make dinner. When the stepmom couldn't find Athena in the house, she began looking for her and ultimately called 911 at 6:40 p.m. to report her missing. The sheriff says they don't necessarily expect foul play, but it is a possibility. At this point in the investigation, they're really not taking anything off the table. They have interviewed registered sex offenders who live in the vicinity of where Athena lived, and they've also canvassed for security footage from nearby homes as well. So if you have any information about where Athena could be, they are urging you to call the sheriff's office or the FBI. Live in Wise County, I'm Caroline Vandergriff.
So there's a couple things in here that I was watching Chasing Truth's channel earlier. She had a very, very detailed timeline. And you're right. The if she got off the bus at 4:15 and then went missing at like 6:40, what were they doing in the time between? So was she in the house or she's outside playing? There's a lot of I haven't dug into it enough, and right now it's pretty much speculation on what happened in between. So what we'll do here, since that's the case, we are going to go. Let me see if there's any new updates here real quick. As they had the chopper out there, so 2 hours ago, that's what I just played, what was 2 hours ago. I do have this one too. Crime scene tape is still out. Let me see if she updated at all. Hold on here. It doesn't look like she did. Let me see if he's updated anything. It doesn't look like anything, but we'll go over a little bit of this though here. We're going to go over 4 hours ago, just in Wise County Sheriff giving an update on the search for Athena. Per the sheriff, Athena got off her school bus Wednesday at 4:15. Her stepmother called 911 about Athena not being in the home at 6:40 p.m. yesterday. The sheriff told us 5:40. He did do some updates here. Narrative is still the same after that. The stepmother and Athena got into some kind of argument while the father was traveling on a deer hunting trip, and then Strand vanished. Athena vanished. Said she wasn't in her room after the argument and that the stepmother couldn't find her. The sheriff said it's possible Athena could have been abducted or wandered off. Athena's biological mother and aunt said that there was no way the little girl would have wandered off on her own and had a lot of questions about that, what happened. The sheriff says that this was 4 hours ago. That is, this has evolved now into an investigation instead of a search. And then as far as the other stuff on there, we're not going to go into some of that. Let me go back to chat here. Yeah, I saw that they were asked to move from the GoFundMe is the reward money. I don't know if the GoFundMe is the reward money. I didn't get into that too much. What I do want to play though is when was that? We're gonna refresh the strand here. Music, they were trying to get money together for a reward. Oh, okay. I just want to see what they updated with here. All right, we're gonna The girl's scaled down. I don't know when this is from. We'll play this one first, and then we'll play some of the other ones here. That's weird. There's no sound on the video. We'll let it play through, though, but there's no sound. And it's not on my end. My sound's on. So, this was at 6, so an hour ago. There's a lot of vehicles. So I don't know what they're saying. There's no sound on the video. Let me just go out and see if it does it. Oh, I know why there's no sound. It's my own fault. Hold on here. We'll replay this. Bear with me.
7-year-old Wise County girl. Hello, everybody. Heather Hayes. The Wise County Sheriff says everything possible is being done to find Athena Strand. For the past hour, we've seen investigators actively focusing on a roped-off ditch area. This is about 7 miles from her home, but that's the information that we have at this point. We don't know anymore about why. The sheriff says the girl's family claims that she left their home after an argument with her stepmother in the community of Paradise. That's about 40 miles northwest of Fort Worth. Fox 4's Alex Boyer has the latest update on the search efforts.
Athena's biological
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Thank you for stopping by, September Virgo, and I hope you have a good weekend too.
mother showed up at the news conference today. She didn't want to talk on camera, but tells me she's desperate for her daughter to be home. Meanwhile, the sheriff says the focus of this case has shifted to more of an investigation rather than a search. It's been nearly 48 hours since 7-year-old Athena Strand was reported missing from her father's home near Paradise, a town in rural Wise County. Since then, countless law enforcement officers on horseback and with canine search dogs and hundreds of volunteers have searched a 2-mile radius around the family's home. Still no sign of Athena.
We were able to cover a vast amount of area, talk to tons of people more quickly than we would have without them.
Now the focus of the case has shifted to an investigation with some targeted searching as leads develop. Sheriff Lane Aiken says that means his office will have more resources.
The FBI is helping us with digital resources and investigative support.
Athena reportedly got into an argument with her stepmother Wednesday afternoon, sometime after getting off her school bus at 4:15 p.m. When the stepmother went to check on Athena around 5:15, she says the child was gone. And after searching for more than an hour, the call was made to 911. The sheriff says Athena's father was out of town driving to a hunting trip. Her biological mother lives in Oklahoma.
Both sides, the mother and the stepmother and the father, they have been very cooperative.
The state issued an Amber Alert at 2 p.m. Thursday, hours after the sheriff says he submitted the request to Texas DPS. He says there is no clear evidence of a kidnapping, like a vehicle or suspect description, but with Athena missing for so long, he has the alert. Drove down from Oklahoma and was seen talking to investigators. Was reportedly staying with her dad and stepmother for a semester when she went missing. The sheriff making a plea to people who live in the area.
Please go out and look at the outbuildings, look inside the outbuildings and your barns, look through the brush, and just search your acreage that you have so that we can have that peace of mind that she's not in another place that we have not looked.
And the sheriff is asking anyone who lives in a 20-mile radius to check their security and ring cameras for any sign of Athena. He's also asking that any volunteers continue to stand down. In Wise County.
That's interesting. I mean, I don't know how far or how fast she could walk, but as Spirit Seeker Squad, it's so nice to see you. I know that you watch all my stuff, but it's really nice to see you in a live chat. From 4:15, let's say it's from 4:15 to 6:40. Let's say they got in an argument at 5:40, because I think that's where they slipped up on their press conference. But what we have to understand, and this is, I know that there's a whole bunch of speculation that say that the timelines are off and this doesn't make sense, that doesn't make sense. But what we need to do is like the one investigator that was there that said that both families, or the biological mother, the stepmother, and the father have all been cooperative. That's what's important here when you're going over cases like this. Yeah, something may seem off, you may question it or whatever, but normally when law enforcement say that they're cooperative, like 100% cooperative, like you could see with no doubt in his mind that if they were cooperative or they thought something was off, they wouldn't say that. And that's in my opinion. I'm just saying that we always have to follow what they say, and they don't see anything that that could be a problem. I'm not saying that it definitely is or it isn't, but they're victims of a missing person that wandered off, and definitely, you have to take it how they give you the information. You go by news reporters, and the news reporters talk with the police. Hearing stories changed though, but mom said that about stepmom. Well, maybe. I just seen a FedEx driver hit her. Yeah, I don't know if that's true, but I can take a look here real quick. Let's see what's going on. Let's see exactly, Levi Levitt. Until we know more of the facts, they are victims. Yeah, they're victims until the police say that they're not. No civilian searches being done. Da, 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 da. Let's go to the latest here. I want to give a shout out to Diggs here. Diggs actually just posted an update here. Update 6:45 p.m. The road is still blocked off and more law enforcement are gathering. We have seen the FBI, DPS, and local officers. We are hoping to hear an update from police soon, but clearly they're either something was found or they got a good tip about this area, as police have closed off even more of the scene. 6 p.m. Oh, I should have read this backwards. At 6 p.m., this is a video from our reporter, Macy Jenkins, which was the video I showed earlier, was in the area talking to those who lived nearby. Athena Strand's home, pulled up and started searching a ditch. This is about 4:40, about 7 miles from Athena's home. You can see the leaves moving in the area. The police are searching, heavily wooded. Immediately, police tape was put up and the media was pushed back. We are waiting for updates from them. Who's this, Lauren? I'm not going to show this, but I mean, there is a tweet out there with it. I guess that could be part of the reason why they're searching the area that they're in. It may be, but until that's confirmed, has this been confirmed yet? I don't think this has been confirmed yet. They did, and I'm adding. Hold on here 1 second. I just want to see. Has not been confirmed at all. Let me go back here. That's why I don't like. Thank you for the update. No one has told us why were here and what they may have found. I'm going to check one other thing while we're here before we start playing something else here. Sit tight because there may be some police update here soon. Just seeing here real quick. Bear with me. Are you there now? Nothing here. Let me just check something else here. Unless they are made to my. Oh, you guys are talking amongst. I seen it on Twitter. Yeah, I saw it too, but it hasn't been confirmed yet. There's Scott. That may be true, but I want to wait until it's official before we start doing that. Otherwise, everybody runs everywhere. I'm just looking for reports over here on. Fox 4. Sorry, I see my chats all the way over here on the other screen. Okay, we will. I'll put this up here now. So this has not been confirmed yet, but this is enough for right now. 39 minutes ago, update at 7:05, not confirmed by police, but a member of Athena's extended family just confirmed to me that a 7-year-old was hit by a FedEx driver who got scared and dumped her body into the woods. She said the family was told today that the driver of the FedEx was being interviewed today in the case. Again, this is not confirmed by police, But for an extended family member of Athena, I am also hearing the same story from a neighbor in the area where police have blocked off the road. And then at 6:45. So we definitely are going to sit here and wait for a few and see if we can get confirmation from police. But I don't know if they'll come out with anything today. But I mean, maybe it's true, maybe it's not. I don't want to run with it until law enforcement 100% wants to go ahead and put that out there. After the stream, please sub up and check out Sleuth Mom. She reports on the facts and has integrity. You are correct. I can pull back up your message there. Car taped off. They're saying, Oh, see, now they're saying don't believe the internet. I mean, that's what happens here in cases like this. You get one person that reports, you get a news reporter that does an update that says not confirmed by police, but an extended family member tells them, and here, let me take this down and make it easier for me. An extended family member says something to reporters, a reporter puts it out but puts it as not confirmed. So we need to sit tight until it actually is confirmed by police. That's what's hard in these cases, so that's the speculation that's going around. We need to wait for law enforcement, LE enforcement, search ditch 7 miles. That was just a news article. We can show this. So that's all the police presence that showed up to, that must be the ditch where it was, because I don't think that's the farm. It must be someplace else. Let me take it back off. Yeah, that's why I don't like Friday evening, police for Strand tipped off car route 77, Texas 114 in Boyd, and ordered people nearby to move away. They yet have to release any updates or say what led them to the tipped off car. Yeah, so this is a good point here. Let's just take a step back for a minute. Nothing has been confirmed, and the family is saying they haven't been told anything except she hasn't been found. So I would hope family would be the first to know of such news, waiting for actual facts from LE. And I agree. Just because they tipped off the thing, and maybe if that's what a UPS or a FedEx driver, UPS or whatever it is, if that's the case, then this is the beginning of some more. Let me see what else is going on here. I'm going to go back to see if we can get an update off of Fox here real quick. News reporter reporting current scene has been cleared. Yeah, that's interesting, right? News reporting current scene has been cleared. Yeah, that's why I don't stand down. Yeah. That's why speculation can really hurt these cases. It can hurt a lot of people. I just want to see if she reported anything else here. Hold on. So nothing on Twitter over here, but ABC 8 was supposed to be doing an update after 2020. I'm looking for it. ABC 8. Well, I just want to see if they're live over here on Fox 4 right now. That was at 6. Yeah, they're not live there. Hold on 1 second. Let's check this channel real quick. Athena. 2 hours ago was the last update here. Let's go back. We'll take a look. Keep looking, keep taking follow-up every lead. I don't see anything new there. What did I miss? I was not trying to say anything wrong. Just a news reporter. I know. That's the worst part about it is that the news reporter was saying it. And that's a big no-no until the family is told there. But I agree with you. They should have never came out with that. Sorry, I think this is catching up over here. Yeah, I think that's behind. WFAA just said a lot. I'll just say a lot these days. Apparently, he turned himself in. If it's not true, that means she's still somewhere else. That's so scary to think about. Yeah, we don't know what's true or what's not. Okay. Hi, Sully. Welcome in. Future recovery agent. Hello. We rely on the news to share facts. It's hard when they don't. Well, that's where we have to be careful because when news reporters put out information like that, but put not confirmed, so they're starting a speculation theory here. I don't know who you're talking to. You're talking to me? How are you? I am good. How are you? Yeah, that was brutal for it not to be true. People suck. Yeah, for the family is the worst thing, and I shouldn't have even said anything because now this video will be out there with that on there, and I may have to go back and cut it out. But you said ABC 8, right? Alice. I just want to see if anybody's over there. Oh, it's WFAA. Let's take a look here, see what we can find anything. No, it's okay. Edit is available, but it may be true. Now we wait. Oh no, Scott, you're good. I will eat crow for your stream. No, you won't. It's fine. It said it wasn't confirmed, so it's okay. 1 hour ago. It's been 7 days. 1 day ago. We'll see what happens here. The search continues. Large law enforcement presence. Okay. So that little thing here, I'll bring it up on the screen here.
Right now at 6, we understand law enforcement in Wise County are investigating a possible lead in the search for Athena Strand. She's the 7-year-old girl who's been missing since Wednesday evening. WFAA's Matt Howerton is live in rural Wise County. This is just west of Highway 114, where Matt, police have blocked off that area behind you. What can you tell us?
Yes, Indy, I want to let you know where we are right now. We're between Boyd and Cottondale on County Road 4599, and the search for Athena Strand has spread all around this county. Everybody on the lookout for this little girl. The sheriff telling us earlier today in a presser that they have had no evidence, no trace of her, no leads just yet. This is the first time that we've seen anything of momentum that they're getting in this investigation. I'm going to step out of the way just a bit. We didn't get very close because we were told by several law enforcement officers to get back, but there's a lot of focus down the road from me on this road, on County Road 4599, by state troopers, by Wise County Sheriff deputies. The FBI has been here. They've been looking in a ditch, which is, I believe, to the right of you if you're looking at this picture right now, and also in the area with flashlights. We don't know what this means. We don't know exactly what they're looking for, what they're focusing on here in this investigation. But the amount of police that are here and the amount of law enforcement that are focused on this area, I mean, it's breathtaking. This is something that literally looks at us and says, okay, this might be something, a clue, a piece of the puzzle that they found. And if it is a piece of the puzzle, it would be a big piece, because we haven't seen any movement in this case at all since Athena went missing on Wednesday evening. The sheriff giving us kind of the same narrative earlier today during a 2 p.m. presser, telling us that Athena had vanished from the home in the evening, and then they weren't able to find her. There's been hundreds of people looking for her the last 2 days, trying to find any traces of her whatsoever. They say this search has gone from a search to an investigation. It's evolved from that, and now it looks to us that maybe there is a big piece to this search that they found, and police focusing on it here tonight. But we don't know a ton of details at this hour. We're expecting an update from law enforcement here shortly. And when we do get that update, we'll be sure to get it to you on social and on WFAA.com, and also on air too. In Wise County, I'm Matt Howerton.
Matt, you talk about the hundreds of people who have been searching for 7-year-old.
So that's interesting. What news station is that? ABC 7 out of Dallas, Fort Worth. I want to just check a couple things here. Let me just check here and see.
Athena Strand. Hundreds of people who have been searching for 7-year-old.
And on WFAA.com, and also on air too. In Wise County, I'm Matt Howerton.
Matt, you talk about the hundreds of people who have...
Matt Howardson. They don't show that they have found her yet, but still looking. Yeah, WFFA said the same. Yeah, fugitive recovery agents. Oh, you guys are talking back and forth. I just found an article updated an hour ago on WFAA saying the same thing, searching the area. Yeah, we'll take a look here, see once while we're live here, see what's going on. See if I can find Matt. So he hasn't put anything over here. Let's see if they have it on their actual news feed. No, so I was already following him over here on Twitter. Wise County asks volunteers to stay clear. Strand search continues. I'll play the rest of this little bit of this thing here then, as we're waiting for some more updates here. Mute out for a second.
Have been searching for the Athena Strand. It's been an exhausting search, both physically, mentally, emotionally. Had a chance with any of them?
Absolutely. We spoke with searchers who have dedicated themselves, come out to Wise County. Some people don't even live in Wise County, that they've come here and they've tried to give their best, give their all to help find Athena. There's a lot of people on social media who have been gripped by this story, trying to figure out this puzzle themselves. We've also talked to the family members, the biological mother of Athena, her aunt. They've all told us this just doesn't make sense, and they want answers. They want Athena home. They want her in her arms, or want her in their arms. And like I said, it's heartbreaking on all levels. Everybody is pouring themselves into this investigation, into this search, and we're very, very, very curious to see what this all means behind it.
Our thanks to you, Matt Howerton, for that update. This, of course, is a developing situation with multiple.
So he posted over here on Facebook, it says, update: FBI, DPS, and Wise County Sheriff's deputies have cleared the scene on CR 4599. No one has told us why they were here or what they may have found or what they were searching for. Road is fully opened up again. That was 20 minutes ago. So that's interesting. Cleared the area. Maybe it doesn't say that in the thing. Let me see. Wise County. Five hours ago. Let's go to Wise County Sheriff. There's nothing here either. We're going to go over their, hold on here. Oh, I figured that Lauren would take down the post. She took down this after. Family is still saying no. Yeah, I agree 100%. We're going to go back to channel. Well, let's see. Athena Strand. Or I guess we could play this too. I don't know where that's going to open up to. One hour ago. Nothing else there, but we'll go back to this one, and we'll go to their little thing from yesterday here. See if they did an update here real quick. Yeah, now's a good time while we're waiting for this to load up here. If you could go hit the thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed and seeing this video, please subscribe. It helps to grow the channel. And if you want to become a member, my memberships is pinned in the description. Family says LE is speaking with them and nothing has been found. Yeah, I saw that post. Let's see here. We played that one. That one was at 6. That's where they were. That's where they were searching. We're gonna play this. I don't know what day this was from. Wonder if this is from this morning or the other day. But hi, Sleuth Mom. Hi, Sassy Naz. Did I hear this right? I'm not caught up yet, but the stepmom argued with the girl. Is this the 7-year-old? Yes, it is. We're gonna play this. I'm gonna mute out while this plays. There's probably gonna be a commercial first. Yeah, and if somebody can drop Spirit Seeker Squad's channel too, that would be greatly appreciated. I've had a long time subscriber over there. All right.
We appreciate the assistance. Pretty big deal for us. Thanks for being here, and again, good afternoon. We appreciate the assistance of media because this is a pretty big deal for us at the Wise County Sheriff's Office. And I know that some of y'all have heard a lot of the information that was put out yesterday, which is still accurate. I'm going to go back through some of it because some of you may have not heard that. This is Craig Johnson. He's our Chief Deputy. He's going to help me because I know that y'all will have some questions. And when you do have the questions, we'll be prepared to answer those things as much as we possibly can, understanding that it's an ongoing investigation. So on Wednesday, the 30th of November, at about 4:15, a 7-year-old Athena Strand stepped off her school bus, arriving home like she does almost every day at County Road 3573 in Paradise. At about 6:40 p.m. that same day, Wise County Sheriff's Office dispatch received a 911 call from Athena's stepmom reporting that Athena was missing. Within about, I think it was about 14 minutes, we had deputies, EMS, volunteer fire departments there, and there was a search that commenced just right away. And that search, for the most part, was that area of the house, inside the house, under the house, and then the immediate area in that 6-acre tract where they live. But they weren't able to locate the child. So later on in the night, we had THP who came to help, the EMC, Emergency Management Coordinator, as well as the fire marshal, and multiple local PDs joined in and helped us in the investigation and the search. And in the nighttime, we had DPS 101 helicopter, DPS 101 and Fort Worth PD's Air One that were there. And they had thermal imaging helping to locate heat signatures on the ground. But they didn't find anything other than wildlife, rabbits, hogs, and some deer. No indication that there was any human activity out and about. Local law enforcement, as well as Rescue One, Search and Rescue One, had their canine teams, and those canine teams worked throughout the night in the darkness until the early morning hours trying to pick up a trail. They picked up a short trail that just kind of circled around the house and then headed back over toward 2123. Two different dog teams ran that track out, but still, we didn't find Athena. So at about 4:30 that morning, we gathered up and decided, okay, we're going to shut it down and be back at first light just yesterday morning. So yesterday morning, we were all on scene at 7 a.m. as the sun was coming up, and we started the search with mostly law enforcement, Highway Patrol, Sheriff's Office, Texas Rangers, DPS, CID. And that search didn't prove to be effective as well. We ended up with about 200 volunteers from the citizens around here in Wise County came forward and wanted to do something to help. So with the help of our EMC, we were able to coordinate and get those folks on tracks and on search patterns so that we could cover that six acres and cover it well. We had so many volunteers, and they were I guess mostly helped by law enforcement along the way. They were walking shoulder to shoulder through the brush, but still it was no luck. From the very beginning, this was just 2 nights ago. It was a search accompanied by an investigation. A search accompanied by an investigation. But we are now transitioning to an investigation accompanied by a search. The investigation itself is the responsibility of Wise County Sheriff's Office. We are being assisted, and thankfully so, we're being assisted by the Texas Rangers, DPS, CID. We're being assisted by local PDs, the U.S. Marshals, and the FBI. The FBI is helping us with digital resources and investigative support. And so we're asking the citizens, if we could, that if they see anything, if they know anything, that they would either call the Sheriff's Office, 940-627-5971, and report that, or the FBI office, 972-559-5000.
What he was trying to say there is if you see something, say something.
In hopes that we can get some more information that will get us to the point that we could find Athena. It's heavy on our minds. Many of us have gone without sleep. So we're asking for the public's help and the media's help. And we also would ask that if you would put the information out to the citizens who live in that area, and we've talked to the Wise County Messenger already about this, that when they get home, in that area, please go out and look at the outbuildings, look inside the outbuildings and your barns, look through the brush, and just search your acreage that you have so that we can have that peace of mind that she's not in another place that we have not looked. The search is continuing. It's more of a spotted search now instead of the kind of grand search that you saw yesterday with all of those citizens. So with that, we would be glad to take questions.
Mr. Sheriff, has the family been previously known to the Wise County Sheriff's Office? Have they had previous calls to this house?
To my recollection, we've had no calls to that house, Andrew. So, no. Any other questions?
Why is it transitioning to investigation and not search?
Well, it's been search and investigation. Now it's more so investigation and search because we've completed most of that search. It's covered that area that we need to cover. So we're still going to do some spot searching as information comes in. And as normally the case, the investigation then becomes the forefront because we've got a lot of people to interview. We've got the digital information that we need to be going through. So that takes up the investigative time. So we're spending more time now on the investigation than we were with search.
do you have reason to believe that foul play is involved? An Amber Alert was issued at some point.
Yes.
When you didn't do that initially.
No, we actually did. We sent it out to DPS right away. And I think DPS must have some parameters on that so that they wait until there's some reason for cause or concern. And obviously there's reason for concern when the child has not been recovered in about 24 hours. So they put that out, and it doesn't necessarily mean we expect foul play, but we do understand that could be a possibility.
Can I add to that, Sheriff?
Yes, you can.
We can step up by those microphones.
And please identify yourself as well for all of us.
Thank you so much.
I'm Craig Johnson. I'm the Chief Deputy, Wise County Sheriff's Office. To add to what the sheriff was saying into your question, the transition is in part due to the over 300 now people, men and women in different groups that volunteered, because we were able to cover a vast amount of area, talk to tons of people more quickly than we would have without them. So we were able to go through a lot of different areas and aspects of a search type incident looking for Athena very quickly, check and recheck. And so now the mechanics of the situation, the investigation dictate that we keep moving into this next area. But largely it's due to the good work to the women and men who volunteered their time and came out and really looked hard.
Can you please explain what the next steps are? You mean that there's no searching, now it's investigating. Can you explain what's next and how it's going to be?
Well, it's not just an investigation. As the sheriff said, it's transitioning to an investigation with a search. Leads still are being followed up on as they come in from leads that are developed via law enforcement or leads that are phoned in from different citizens or groups. But if we've checked and double checked and triple checked all of the things out in a typical grid search area, like what you largely saw yesterday, then we have to keep looking, we have to keep digging and following up on every lead. And
So I might interrupt there real quick. The outpouring support of the community has been overwhelming. This is from the Wise County Office of Emergency Management. Currently, there is no needs for food or supplies. First responders, police, fire, EMS, and emergency management from all over the state, as well as multiple rescue groups and search teams from the Texas State Guard, all assisted in the search along with over 300 volunteers. This was yesterday. We'll update you as changes come ahead. They are looking for tips. They had over 300 volunteers out there helping. So I just wanted to bring that to you because I was searching on their page to see if there's any updates. And there is not any updates here yet. But that doesn't mean that they might not do that here in a minute. We're going to go back to this thing because that was important. They had a lot of searchers there yesterday. So we're going to continue back.
it wouldn't be necessarily productive to have 300 people staged waiting to go search here and here and here and here.
Are you still asking volunteers to stay away from the scene and let law enforcement do it, or are you accepting the help of volunteers now?
We're asking that they stand down at the moment. There are some folks that come and volunteer. However, we struggle right now, again, thanks to the good work that was done yesterday by the 300 plus people on where to direct them.
Could you speak to the experience that either the office or you as individuals have with missing children, what that experience could play into and how maybe those instances have played out in the past?
Well, our chief deputy is retired from Grapevine PD. I'm a retired Texas Ranger. Been working in law enforcement since 1974. I think he's got about 30 years in law enforcement. I'm coming up on 50 years in law enforcement. We have encountered those investigations on many occasions. We find that if we solicit the support of the citizens as well as the other agencies who bring some expertise that we don't have, we're going to rely on them to make sure that we get everything done so that we can find out what happened to Athena, hopefully find her and bring her home alive and well. But again, I say that it's all about the possibilities, and we've got to look at everything.
Sheriff, can you talk about conversations with the family? We know there's a couple different dynamics, mom from Oklahoma, stepmother, and biological father here. Give us some insight as to how they must be feeling or conversations with them.
Both sides, the mother and the stepmother and the father, they have been very cooperative. The investigation, the interviews have been conducted by our Texas Ranger, our local Texas Ranger, and one of our investigators. And it has gone very well. We've got information that the first information that we had was, and for it may still be accurate information. The information that we had at first was that the mother and daughter had a little bit of an argument, which is not unusual for a 7-year-old and the stepmother. And the stepdaughter got upset. Athena got upset, and she walked away, as she has done in the past. But they expected she would come back, but she did not come back, and we obviously have been unable to find her.
Sheriff, where was the father during all of this?
The father was on his way to a deer hunting trip in South Texas, and she called him, and he turned around and came back. He was somewhere.
Pause right there just for 1 second. I will be playing some of the, I don't want to start a rumor, but people are saying she has been found and it's not good. We will be listening to the scanner here in a few minutes after this is over, just so you guys know. I have it pulled up here. We'll listen to it here in a few minutes.
South of Fort Worth when he received that call.
Some of the neighbors told me that she, Athena, was to be going to Oklahoma back to her natural mother, and that was to have occurred right about now. Is that so?
We have been told that. I'm not sure that it's so. Our investigators are at the front line. They may have a different idea on that, but we have been told that, and we do believe that probably is true, but we're not absolutely.
Perhaps that had something to do with the dynamic of the family that was going on at that time.
It's very possible. That's one of the possibilities. Yes, sir.
So the stepmother was the only adult at home at the time of her disappearance?
That's correct.
If you're in a public place, you hear the loud ringing for the Amber Alert, and almost everybody might just silence their phone,
right,
and maybe not even take a look. How important is it to just glance at it? Maybe you see a description of a car, maybe you see a description of something that could help.
Well, that's why we're so judicious about putting those things out. People have got to realize that that's an important issue when they hear that coming across their phone. And I've been in a restaurant when everybody gets them at the same time, almost like tornado warnings. And so it's important that they look at that, especially if it's in your geographic area. So many times they're in South Texas, and you get a little bit, I guess it becomes mundane because it's so far away. But in those that are close by, we would hope that everybody would look at it, and if they come up with some information that would be helpful, we in law enforcement would appreciate if they give us a call.
The fact that you guys have done such an exhaustive search in the immediate area around the home, and this is a 7-year-old who's presumably just on foot, what does that tell you about where she could be at this point?
Well, we are deeply concerned about that because it's been a long time. That first night it was 28, 29 degrees. And she wasn't dressed real warmly. We originally thought that she was wearing a plaid jacket, but in reality, she was in a t-shirt with jeans and boots. So we have a lot of concern. The longer it goes, the more we're concerned. But even so, I'm an optimistic guy. Our chief is an optimistic guy, and we're trying to do everything we can to recover this child.
Do any of the homes in the area have external security cameras that may have picked up a passing vehicle?
We have checked on that, and we don't have any right there in that very area. There are no Ring doorbells along those lines. But even so, we're going to keep canvassing, and we sent out, and our DPS troopers helped us canvass every house, probably within a 5-mile radius. And there were some video opportunities, but those have not proven to be fruitful to this point.
We're live. If anyone's doing anything to repeat who and what we're looking for and where, just to
who we're looking
surmise.
for. Yeah, and I've got some pictures here, some photographs of Athena that some of them we pulled off social media. So we'll pass these out to y'all before we leave. So that's Athena. She's 7 years old. I don't know exactly, Craig, do you know how tall she is?
I do not.
She's first grader, I think, as I was told.
I think I saw that she was 4 feet tall on her mother's social media.
Could be. Okay, thank you, Andrew. Other questions?
Are there particular pieces of evidence that you all might be looking for? We saw officers walking the side of the road some distance away from the home. Looked as though they were looking for something that might have been thrown out of a car or whatever there might be on the side of the road.
Craig, you want to come take that question? Behind the microphone.
To directly answer your question, any item of evidence is what those officers or deputies or troopers or volunteers would have been looking for. Anything that might have suggested that Athena might have been there or something associated with her might have been there. Anything we can find to help narrow down the who, what, when, where, how, and why of the investigation is what we're looking for. It might be a footprint, it might be a shoe, it might be hair, it might be any number of things. But as physical evidence goes, sometimes you just don't know what it is until you find it at times.
You mentioned the, of the outpouring of community and volunteers. What would you say that people, I know they're still wanting to help out in some way here locally?
Those who want to help, they can still check in with us at the First Baptist Church in Cottondale. Our EMC is there to put their name on the list, and in the event that we do need some help, we encourage them to come on back so that we can do some more searching. But right now, we ask that those citizens at home, they check their own property, even if they're within 20 miles of that area. Let's just look at the property, see what's in your barn. Some of the people that may not have been in their barn in a while, look in their vehicles. So we ask everybody to do that, especially those who are in the vicinity. Brian, did I answer your question? Okay.
Do you have any registered sex offenders in that vicinity?
We do. And we have made contact with all of them. And that's one of the reasons the U.S. Marshals were assisting us early on.
And thus far, that's produced no reason to believe they might be responsible.
Not at this point, no, sir. But still, it's on the table. There's a possibility, but we don't see that as a direct lead right now. Anybody else? Any questions? Thank you all so much. We appreciate y'all being here. And if you would like the photographs here, we would be glad to pass some of these out. In fact, we'll just put them up here. I'll put them over on this side, and you can pick up one if you'd like to.
All right, so she had gotten in an argument with her stepmom, and what I took from it is that she went to her room, is what I'm seeing, and then the stepmom checked the room, and she wasn't in the room anymore. She had left out of the room. And the dad was going on to, she didn't want her dad, maybe to go on the hunting trip, maybe. She went missing. Did the dad leave for his hunting trip? I don't know that answer, Raybird. I'm going to play some of the, let me know if you guys can hear this. I'm going to play some of the scanner feed here. How long was she gone before they started searching? Does anyone know? She got off the bus at 4:15, and the mom reported her missing at 6:40 or started looking for her at 6:40. I don't know when the argument happened, though. That's the one thing that we don't know. If the argument happened when she got off the bus, then that's a decent amount of time. But I don't know when that happened. That hasn't been reported yet.
One five two 247. DX 7017 to this.
Can you guys hear that?
Can you have control of the work?
Sorry, I'm playing the thing. You guys can hear the scanner or no? It'll go off in a minute once it plays here a little bit. Okay. Just sit tight. It's still going through. Once it picks up something, then I'll slow it down. Yeah, there isn't. It's been silent for about a minute here, but I have it going really, really fast. So just bear with me here for a minute. Hello, retweet. Welcome in. And thank you, everybody that's over on my Facebook stream. I would be scared to be alone in the darkness. Bless her little heart. Yeah. And my daughter was a rebel. She always being stubborn. She never left our house without permission until she was like 12 or 13. I don't know if there's much on it. That was from earlier.
Okay. 58536. Unity card 8405 over 30.
Oh, and if Christina's still in here, can somebody drop her a link to her channel, Miss Christine 555? And if you guys aren't sub to her, please go sub to her. Yeah, that's 7-year-olds don't just go away after 48 hours. I know. We're just letting this play through here.
44 Kevin. He should be getting fuel in Paradise.
Yeah. See if there's anything else over here while that plays. I still have the scanner feed still going. Has confirmed that it's never opened a case involving Athena. 3 minutes ago, this is no way influencing theories or people speculating. It's simply what we've been told. That was 2 hours ago. This is has told us why they are here, what they may have found.
$62, 17, 10, 42. Nine 602. Sure.
Oh, that's a good point. Maybe she did have, maybe she has a dog that's with her. Maybe. Refresh that. Playback speed. Let's speed this up. I don't know much about this case, but I'll eventually catch up. Yeah, she got an argument with her. She had an argument with her stepmom, and she got off the bus at 4:15. Got in an argument with her stepmom, and then 3 hours ago, and then her stepmom reported her missing at 6:40 p.m. She got off the bus at 4:15. They got in an argument. She went to her room, supposedly, is the theory here, and she disappeared. Maybe wandered off. Don't know all those details yet. Let's see if they got anything over here yet. Two hours ago, 2 hours ago. So you gotta see there was a lot of people. This should be the time frame that they were there. Nothing here, just a video. I'm just gonna check Twitter. I just wanna Athena.
99001.
Yeah, I don't see. I'll just let that play through. I don't see any updates here. Update 1 hour ago from them. Was it Wise County Sheriff? I don't know if anything's going to play here, so we'll just sit tight. Can you guys hear me? You can hear me, right?
614641. Oh, you make her. 195
Wise County Jail or Sheriff. I don't think they have a Twitter. Latest. I don't see anything new that's up to date there. Check their Facebook page here again. No updates there. Let's just check something else here, and then we can play another video here. Here's I can put this hold on here 1 second before I do that.
22. 82. Ja, det är där. 7.
So this says Lauren, the one that reported not confirmed. The thing is still here. But there's an update at 7:51 p.m. Police have cleared the scene where the road was blocked off by police earlier this evening. What was found? Why were there police there? Was the story told to Athena's extended family members about the FedEx driver true? And also told to people who live near blocked off area true? We simply don't know yet and won't know until police agree to talk to media. So all we can say right now is stand by. I will continue to update on the case when I can get new information that is newsworthy. And then this has not been confirmed. So not confirmed.
Thank you, guys.
Let's go back here. Nothing was on that one. I don't think they use their radios.
56518.
Yeah, definitely hit the like button. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Everything helps. Where are we sitting at here? Scanner's still rolling, but we'll see because I went right to 750. I don't think they used the radios when they were going.
It'll be 4781-739 per second. Every second. 456518.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like anything's there. I don't hear anything. One last check here before we 12 hours ago. Second day search. I don't see anything there. Let's one more time here. 4 hours ago. Updated at 4:08, so that hasn't been updated. Let's try this one more time here. Two hours ago, 1 day ago, 10 hours ago, 2 hours ago. It says 15 minutes ago. 15 minutes ago, authorities have taped off a car 10 miles from Athena's home. They probably changed channels. Yeah, maybe. Nothing there. So we're going to go back one more. This is their live feed. I don't think there's anything here either. What I want to do then is we'll play this. I want to play this one from yesterday real quick. I'm going to stop the scanner feed here. Everybody that's coming in or that's been in, please hit that thumbs up. We need to get the thumbs up going on this live so that more people see it. And then I'm going to play this one here. I'm going to mute out while I play this one and check one last time for updates. Probably change channels to be able to talk with no ears on. Just my opinion. I agree 100%. They probably did change. And thank you for all the Facebook people that are over there. I'm going to mute out. We're going to play this one thing here. And then I'll check one more time to see what's going on, if there's any other updates.
Year-old Athena Strand. An Amber Alert was issued in connection to her disappearance after she was last seen Wednesday evening at her home in the small town of Paradise in Wise County. Our Kennedy Walker joins us live at the search scene. And Kennedy, this morning's search efforts are much different than what we saw yesterday.
Hey, good morning, Brooke. And that is right. Right now, we are going on more than 40 hours since 7-year-old Athena Strand has been missing. And as you know, with missing people, especially those missing children, every minute counts. Right now, I am in front of her home, as you can see behind me. And like you mentioned, Brooke, this looks a lot different than it did yesterday. If you've been following the story, you know that yesterday this area was flooded with hundreds of volunteers helping look for her. But today, that is not the case. But not because people didn't want to, it's what the police wanted instead. This morning, the Wise County Office of Emergency Management shared this message telling people to stay home and to stay clear of the area. Now, we are not sure why that is the case, but Sheriff Aiken says that law enforcement will be searching some particular areas today. Brooke?
And Kennedy, we know that many people are asking about Athena's parents, and we have not seen or heard from them yet. Did the sheriff say anything about them this morning?
Yeah, Brooke, what we know right now is that this was the last place that 7-year-old was seen. She was, we were told she was here at home with her mom, with her stepmother. That was the last person that saw her here. Her father was not home. We did run into Sheriff Aiken today, and he spoke to one of our photojournalists off camera, and he said that right now there is no update as far as her parents are concerned, but there will be a news conference later on this afternoon at 2 o'clock. He says that if there's any update to share, it will be said then.
All right. This is something we'll stay on top of. We'll be there for that 2 o'clock news conference. Kennedy, thank you for bringing us up to
Wednesday, near it on Thursday. We do have the front finally sliding its way far enough.
They said a FedEx driver hit her. Question mark, was that a lie? Well, that's not confirmed by. Here, let me take this off the screen here real quick. That's not confirmed by law enforcement yet. We don't know if they've found her yet or not, or if that's confirmed or not confirmed. All reports that I see is that is not confirmed. I'm going over here to Matt's page here real quick. I'm going to hit refresh over here on channel 4. I'll actually go in and type into here, updated at 4:08. I'll type in Athena here. Just want to see here, hit a couple refreshes here. Uh, 3 hours ago. Let me see if he updated inside his thread here real quick. This is da-da-da-da. Yeah, it's not updated there. 23 hours ago, 4 hours ago. Nothing else there. That's the 6 o'clock news.
Hopefully his camera equipment is okay, but some very strong.
Yeah, so I'm not liking the feeling I'm getting at all. No, me neither. I don't see any updates here either. I'm going to check the Facebook real quick. Four hours ago. Let's do this. We'll go. Yeah. The police told people to stay away. This doesn't look good. Yeah, they told them to stay away. They moved them back. I want to do here real quick is look at Wise County Sheriff's Office real quick over here on Facebook. No one's told them anything yet. The best way to assist in finding Athena is to share and respect the information posted by official sources only. Any requests for volunteers and supplies. Wise County office will be posted. Any requests for volunteers or supplies will be posted at the Wise County Office of Emergency Management. Let's see. I'm going to go on to their Facebook page just to make sure. Best way to assist. 12 hours ago. 1 day ago. Nothing here. Sad because it seems that the news is leading the speculation on this case. Yeah, I think they're going to find out real quick, because what's going to happen is the police department, the police aren't going to fill them in, is what I think is going to happen. They just take every single speculation, post, and report on worse than most YouTubers. Yeah. Well, it makes it hard because when you're trying to find factual information in cases, you lean on reporters doing what they're supposed to be doing and speaking with the actual sheriff's office, and then reporting back when they can, and when they can't, they can't. Let me just check one more thing over here on Twitter. I think so it just kind of makes it a little weary. Let's see. So that's the latest, but that was the top. Let's see what happened. Some things are not adding up with this disappearance of her. 3 days of search. The latest. Yeah, here's a sickening thing. Journalists jump to be first without confirmation. We were talking about a little 7-year-old girl. First isn't important, but accuracy is. People are just distraught over this, and news people post BS. Disgusting behavior. My 2 cents. It was posted by somebody. I agree with them. Oh. Anyways, let's see here. YouTube's roadblocked. And as always, Levi, this started on Wednesday, 2 days ago, on the 30th. Was that Wednesday? Sorry, my days have, yeah, on Wednesday. So she got out of school on Wednesday, which was the 30th. Got off the bus at 4:15, and then got in an argument with the stepmom at some point in time, and then was reported missing around 6:40 p.m. if I have the facts correct. If you go over to Chasing Truth, she did it really good. Her video that she did on Athena, she does really good at breaking down timelines. Those are important. The kids lived in one, the parents lived in another. On this can't be factual. I don't know what's factual anymore in this case, and I don't know what's not. People are posting stuff and putting stuff all over the place. Police cleared the scene. They still had the post up about the FedEx driver. We don't know whether that's true or not. That's pure speculation by news media. I'm sorry that they got brought here. I should have left that out, but I guess this is a good example that you can't definitely go by what they're saying, because in this case, they're going to have to wait until the police actually talk, or they say that they spoke with the police. When you're a reporter and you update starts with based on a post on Facebook, there is a problem. It's very sad that this happened. Yeah. Then again, none of it makes sense. Retweet, yes. They waited to release the Amber Alert. Yeah, if you guys aren't following Retweet Master over on Twitter, you guys should definitely go do it. Retweet Master is always posting stuff over on Twitter. I don't see anything that's new. We're going to have to wait. I know it's late today, so I'd be surprised if the sheriff's updated on anything. I guess what we'll have to do is probably watch the 10 o'clock news. Hope this is not what it looks like. Let Ellie do their job. They be on it, in my opinion. Don't worry, Levitt. You spoke on it, so that is what matters. You stated it wasn't fact. You're all good, in my opinion. No, I know I'm good. It's disappointing as somebody sees this and she's found, and I'll do whatever I have to do to make it right or whatever. I'm not worried about it. It is actually a good display of what needs not to happen in these cases, which is very important to other viewers and other creators out there. Is you definitely need to vet your resources and point out the wrongs. I mean, I suggest to go over there and point out the wrongs. That shouldn't even be up there anymore, or it should say my information is secondhand. I mean, I think that she put right there that's not confirmed by LE, but you know how people are, they'll just take it and run with it. And as always, if you guys want to take a portion of my video, if you're other creators and as long as you're not using it for nefarious means and you're trying to help or trying to spread the awareness, I have no problem with any of that. So like Tragedy Pip, I spoke, Spirit Squad Seeker, if there's a section of this where I spoke or whatever, I have no problem with, or Annabella, I have no problem with you guys using a piece of this or anybody else that's out there, as long as you're using it for good, to show Athena Strand's face out there everywhere. So on that note, be on the lookout tomorrow. I share your post on missing people. Thank you. On that note, if you're just coming in here or if you've been here for a while, thank you very, very much. Now's the time to subscribe to my channel. I'll be bringing up some, I know there was a couple other press conferences today on some other cases that hopefully I'll get to some of that tomorrow. I usually try to go on earlier, but if something comes out in this and I got to go on early in the morning or whatever, we will be following this one closely. If it is a quick thing overnight, I will be posting. So watch my social medias there. Thank you for listening. Mods, thank you for taking care of business in chat. And it's greatly appreciated that everybody was here. And until the next one, I think it's very important that if you see something, you say something. It's one of my biggest things. I just want to do one more check here real quick. I don't know why. Hold on here 1 second before we go. Hold on. Sit tight. I just was making sure that nothing was going on. I just want to check one more thing because something popped up here on a notification for a prayer thing, but I think it's just prayers for her to be found. Can you post church girl link for the here? Retweet. Hold on 1 second. Retweet. I can make it so that you can post. Just give it a second to catch up here, and then Retweet, you can post the link now. Can you post church girl link for the timeline? Oh, here. We'll just do this. I'll show you where you guys can find it at. Hold on here. I'll do it over here. Chasing Truth's link. Just bear with me. I'll show you the timeline, and then you guys can watch her stream. She's been following us really, really close this whole time. Definitely go over there and tell her that I sent you guys over there. Let's take a look here. Chasing Truth. Sleuth Mom also covered whatever is easiest. I got it for you there, retweet. But I did give you a wrench so that when you're in here, you can post whatever you want in there. 2 hours ago, 4 hours ago. Oh, there. I'm going to post the actual video there, Tragedy Pimps. But I'm going to pause it. So this is Chasing's channel here. I want to go back so I can see you guys here real quick. Hold on. All right. So this is Chasing's. That's the link that I put in. Sleuth Mom has some good stuff there. Chasing is one of my favorites. Yeah, she is non-biased and puts out some good content. There is some good information here. She does show it right at the beginning of this video, but you can see some other stuff that she goes over with as she's been digging into this. So if you're over there on Facebook, hold on here 1 second. Let me just do this so that you guys can see over on Facebook real quick, because I know there's several of you over there. But if you go to Chasing Truth on YouTube from Facebook, and you know what I'll do is that's the actual video thing. But what I'll do is I'll post this in the comment section of the videos in both places. But definitely there's a timeline there. Go watch her video, give her a thumbs up, leave a comment in the comment section, tell her that I sent you over there. And what we'll do is we're going to get out of here. So retweet, do your thing there. I'll check out Chasing and Sleuth Mom. Yeah, and Tragedy Pimp does a good job. True Crime with Shannon. I got Spirit Seeker Squad in here. Who else did I miss? Christine 555. So a whole bunch of good channels that come in and out of here. But retweet. Can you put what I always do at the end of my lives? You should go check out Sluggish Sleuth. Who else am I missing? Burden of Proof does a good job too. So a whole bunch of them that are good, respectful creators. I guess at the end of my stream, I always tell you, if you see something, say something. And if you're over there on Facebook, thank you guys for watching. And there we go. And on that note, if you guys see something, say something.